Live from the CBS Broadcast Center in Los Angeles, this is CBS 2 News This Morning.
A San Diego woman has filed a lawsuit against the creator of a GoFundMe that raised money for a Starbucks barista. Lennon Gutierrez allegedly refused to serve Amber Giles because she wasn't wearing a mask. Giles posted about the incident on Facebook and it went viral.
Now, many people supported that barista, so Matt Cowan created this GoFundMe for him, and it just blew up with more than $100,000 raised, all of it taken to Gutierrez, the barista. But that's not who or why Giles is suing.
There is an invasion of privacy aspect here as well, and it's defamatory, and money was raised by him.
Everything was done in a philanthropic sense, and I used publicly available information to populate my GoFundMe.
So Amber Giles filed suit against Cowan because she says he used her picture to make a profit. So she is seeking money from lost work, damages, and attorney fees.
And we wanted to know what you think, so we asked you to vote at CBSLA.com. Should a judge force the GoFundMe creator to pay up or dismiss the case? And here are the results so far. 33% of you say, which is a third, the GoFundMe creator should pay up. Two-thirds, 67%, say dismiss this case, and some of you are commenting too. Susan Kay writes in part, it's almost unbelievable that the woman thinks she should get financial gain from the incident she was totally responsible for initiating. Well, joining us live to talk more about this case is employment law expert and Reddock Law Group founder, AngelaReddock-Wright. Good morning, and thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning, it's my pleasure.
So we have so many questions, but here's the first. Some people think that this woman, Amber Giles, has no grounds to sue for invasion of privacy since she created the original post. What does the law say?
So the key question in an invasion of privacy lawsuit is it private? And so arguably, because this was a public incident that in this day and age, we know anything that we do in public could possibly be videotaped and go viral, and she posted it herself. So it doesn't meet that first element of, is it private? And then the second question, is this an issue of public concern? And for many, it is. Obviously, by the GoFundMe campaign, there was lots of support for that, lots of support for the barista. So the public is concerned with this incident. And then the final element is, does the posting her picture on the GoFundMe campaign, does it show negligence or reckless disregard for her privacy? That question is arguable. It's possible that it is a reckless disregard, that the founder of the GoFundMe campaign should have thought twice about posting her picture, especially since everyone knew what the source of the GoFundMe campaign was. But on the other hand, because it wasn't private, because there's public concern here, it's possible that it was not negligent or a reckless disregard of her privacy.
Okay, then what about defamation, the defamation claim? Can she sue for that? Because, like you mentioned, he used her picture.
Right. Well, similarly, defamation claim, you have to show that the information posted was false. It is not false. The incident happened. Her picture is not false. She was there present at the Starbucks where the incident happened. She posted it herself. It's just a matter now of perhaps there's a little embarrassment and she didn't want to be a part of the GoFundMe campaign. She's claiming that it's impacted her life, but it wasn't false. So at its core, there's no real legal issue here.
So she has made a point not to say that she wants the GoFundMe money. She's saying this is about things like lost wages, pain and suffering. Is this a legitimate claim?
I don't think so. Ultimately, because it's not private, it's not false. There wasn't any a claim of real negligence here. And I think it goes deeper. Obviously, it's for lost wages, emotional distress to her as well. But I think it raises the larger public question. Now that we live in an age where anything we do can be videotaped and we're pretty much unnoticed of that, and it can go viral, that it's really challenging us to think about our actions in public and to think twice and know that, anything goes, that if you have a public breakdown, that possibly could go viral, and it doesn't create a claim for privacy or defamation because you were the actor in your own movie.
Good warning, right. So I can probably guess how you would rule on this if you were the judge in the case.
Yes, I would probably dismiss the case.
Yeah.
It definitely raises valid concerns, and I think concerns of the future and that represent the times here. But this is not the case that we would hang our hats on in terms of an invasion of privacy or a defamation claim.
And you made so many good points about anybody can be filmed at any moment, that just assume that somebody's recording while you're out. Do you think this will make people behave any better?
I certainly hope so. I certainly hope so. We all have to be conscious of our actions. And when we're not, we have to be willing to pay the consequences.
AngelaReddock-Wright, so informative, so interesting. We please want you to come back over the next case that we're debating.
Of course, anytime.
I know, I'm putting you on speed dial.
Yes,
Please
with questions.
Thanks
Thank
for being
you.
here. Happy
Thank
Friday.
you so much.